My name is Dorothy Elliott Reed. I'm 76 years old. Last fall, while I was lying in a hospital bed with a broken hip, someone tried to erase me. But here's the thing about people my age: what we remember, we really remember. They thought I was too old to notice, too tired to fight, but they forgot one thing. I was a librarian for 43 years. And honey, I keep records. It started in the garden. My yellow roses had bloomed late that year, and I wanted a few for the breakfast table. I bent down, clipped the stem, and that's when the brick gave way under my heel. The ground met me fast. I don't remember the pain, just the sky spinning above me. The next thing I knew, I was staring at hospital tiles and hearing someone ask about insurance. Broken hip, surgery, 2 weeks in a hospital bed, and before the second night, Lisa showed up with a silk scarf and a sympathetic smile. Now, Lisa, she's my daughter in law. My son Paul married her 10 years ago. She's charm dipped in sugar, always knowing just what to say. That should have been my first warning. Paul was busy with work. Lisa offered to handle things while I recovered, said she'd take care of the house, the groceries, even my bills, said it was no trouble at all. Lisa brought me soup in Tupperware and documents in manila folders. Just insurance stuff, she said, some release forms, hospital red tape. I was groggy from pain meds, so I signed where she pointed. I didn't read them. I trusted her. I trusted my son. That was my mistake. One morning, I asked for my checkbook. Lisa said she took it home for safekeeping. Same with my reading glasses. I started to feel like a guest in my own life. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off, like she was folding my world into hers, one drawer at a time. When I finally got home, everything looked scrubbed. The place smelled like bleach. My books were rearranged. The living room clock was reset by 3 minutes. That told me more than anything else. My pantry was half empty. Lisa said she threw out expired items I had just bought. Then came the mail, or more accurately, the lack of it. No bank statements and no bills, just catalogs and junk. My grandson Tommy came to visit. He wouldn't meet my eyes, kept glancing at the door like he couldn't wait to leave. Then the phone rang. Mrs. Reed, just confirming the new will you sent over. My heart went still. What new will? I asked. The one your daughter in law submitted last week. That night, I went to my bedroom, opened the top drawer of my old cedar desk, pulled out a sealed envelope. 5 years ago, I'd mailed myself a copy of my will, sealed it, stamped it, postmarked, and tucked it away. My lawyer, Mr. Kleiner, taught me that trick. A postmarked envelope with a notarized signature is one hell of a witness. I never opened it. Until now. The date was clear. The contents unmistakable. My signature, my wishes. Not a single word about Lisa. I invited Lisa for tea. She arrived with pastries and fake concern. Told me I looked so much better. I smiled. Placed the unopened envelope on the table. She saw it and blinked. What's that? Just a little time capsule, I said. I asked her gently about the will. She stammered, blamed Paul, then said it was my idea. I leaned in. Told her I knew about the forgery, that Mr. Kleiner had a backup copy, that I had a witness ready, that her brother's notary stamp was illegal. Her face crumpled. She dropped her teacup. You have until sundown, I said. Fix it, or I let the law fix it for you. That night, Paul called. Sounded shaken. Said he didn't know what Lisa had done. I wanted to believe him. By morning, Lisa was gone. Packed a bag and drove off. But the paper trail didn't vanish. Forgery, fraud, theft. Her brother's notary license was revoked. She faced criminal charges. Paul filed for divorce a month later. Tommy came back, said he was sorry, said he knew something wasn't right. I told him I forgave him. He was just a kid caught in a grown woman's web. Last week, I rewrote my will. Not because I had to, because I wanted to get it just right. Tommy gets the contents of my home library, the first editions, the annotated poetry, and every journal I've ever kept. He'll find more truth in those pages than Lisa ever found in a bank account. Paul gets one last chance to prove himself. I hope he takes it. And the rest, I'm leaving it to the Riverview Public Library for a much needed renovation. With one very special addition, the Dorothy Elliott Reed Reading Corner. My legacy will be ink and oak, carpet and quiet, a place where children can fall into stories, just like I did. Let them dream, let them learn, let them find a version of themselves in a book before someone else tries to rewrite them. Sometimes people see old age as a weakness, but I've lived through wars, recessions, heartbreaks, and miracles. I've seen good people turn bitter and bad people turn back to good. What I've learned is simple. Time exposes what people try to bury, but the heart always remembers. If you have a story that you want to share, let us know in the comments below. We are here to help. Many voices will bring change.